Welcome back to Next Bike World, where we bring you the most exciting and in-depth motorcycle reviews. Today, we're diving into the reborn legend of the 2025 Kawasaki Vulcan 1500. This isn't just a bike, it's a tribute to the classic American cruiser with a Japanese twist. If you're looking for a heavyweight machine that balances raw muscle with comfort and timeless design, stay locked in because the Vulcan 1500 is about to steal your heart and possibly your garage space. The Kawasaki Vulcan 1500 has been an icon in the cruiser world for decades, and in 2025, Kawasaki has brought it back with subtle refinements, modern technology, and the same soul it had when it first rolled onto the streets. It's built for riders who crave long, open-road journeys with a throaty V-twin soundtrack crumbling beneath them. But make no mistake, this isn't just about nostalgia. The 2025 Vulcan 1500 blends classic cruiser character with just the right amount of modern engineering to make it relevant today. Under the hood, or should we say under the tank, lies a mighty 1470cc, liquid-cooled, soft V-twin engine that delivers smooth yet thunderous torque. This engine is known for its laid-back character, but it still punches hard when you twist that throttle. You get about 66 horsepower at 4,800 revolutions per minute and a torque output of 83 pounds-to-feet at just 3,200 revolutions per minute. That means you're getting plenty of low-end grunt, perfect for cruising around town or powering down the highway. Whether you're rolling through a mountain pass or gliding through urban streets, this engine pulls like a freight train and sounds just as authoritative. Power delivery comes via a 5-speed gearbox with a final shout drive, a favorite among cruiser enthusiasts for its low maintenance and durability. Shifting is smooth, and the gear ratios are wide enough to keep the revs low while cruising but tight enough to give you satisfying acceleration off the line. There's no quick shifter or fancy electronics here, just the raw, mechanical experience that cruiser purists love. This bike wants you to enjoy the ride, not fiddle with modes or buttons. Now let's talk about the ride itself. The 2025 Vulcan 1500 comes with a double cradle steel frame that provides stability and strength. It's built to handle the weight of this beast, which tips the scales at just over 710 pounds wet. Up front, you've got a 41mm telescopic fork with 5.9 inches of travel, and in the rear, a preload adjustable dual shock setup with 3.9 inches of travel. It's tuned more for comfort than performance, so don't expect razor-sharp handling. But for a cruiser, it's surprisingly composed, even on twisty back roads. The suspension absorbs bumps with grace, and the bike feels planted and confident, even at highway speeds. Braking duties are handled by dual 300mm discs up front with twin piston calipers, and a single 270mm disc in the rear. ABS is standard, a welcome modern addition that doesn't detract from the bike's classic appeal. The stopping power is more than adequate for a bike of this size and weight, though it doesn't bite like a sport bike, and that's okay. This isn't a bike meant to be flicked into corners, it's a bike meant to be enjoyed in a straight line or sweeping curve, with a scenic view on either side. Design-wise, the Vulcan 1500 is pure cruiser. The 2025 model sticks closely to its roots, with muscular fenders, a teardrop fuel tank, wide handlebars, and a low-slung seat that puts you just 27 inches above the pavement. Kawasaki kept the chrome accents in all the right places, around the headlamp, exhaust, mirrors, and engine casing to give it that classic cruiser shine. The overall silhouette is long, low, and mean. It turns heads, not with flash, but with presence. The moment you see it, you know it means business. There are a few modern touches that blend in nicely. LED lighting front and rear gives you better visibility without ruining the vintage vibe. The instrument cluster is a hybrid setup, an analog speedometer with a digital LCD panel nestled beneath it, showing fuel level, trip meters, gear indicator, and more. No TFT screen, no flashy graphics, just essential info delivered in a format that suits the character of the bike. One standout feature is the new saddle design. Kawasaki has upgraded the seat padding and contour to give better long-distance comfort, and it shows. Whether you're riding solo or with the passenger, the seat keeps you locked in without causing fatigue. The foot pegs are forward set, and the bars are pulled back enough to give you that relaxed strutting position that cruiser riders swear by. It's a bike that encourages you to slow down, take in the view, and let the engine do the talking. Speaking of long rides, the Vulcan 1500 boasts a 5.3-gallon fuel tank, giving it respectable range on a full tank. You can easily squeeze out over 180 miles before needing to refuel, depending on how aggressively you ride. That's more than enough for a full day of cruising between stops, and it makes this bike a strong choice for weekend trips and touring duty. In terms of customization, Kawasaki knows its audience well. The 2025 Vulcan 1500 is offered in a few distinct trims and optional accessories, including leather saddlebags, passenger backrests, windshields, and even a touring seat. You can go minimalist or full dresser, depending on your style. Kawasaki also offers a blacked-out dark custom version with matte finishes and reduced chrome for those who want a more aggressive, stealthy look. So, what's the price for this reborn legend? The 2025 Kawasaki Vulcan 1500 starts at $12,299. That's a very competitive price for a heavyweight cruiser with the 1500cc engine, shaft drive, and classic styling. Add a few accessories, and you're still comfortably under $14,000. Compared to Harley-Davidson or Indian alternatives, you're getting similar vibes at a much more accessible cost. And because it's a Kawasaki, you know you're getting Japanese reliability and solid build quality to back it up. Now let's talk about what makes the Vulcan 1500 unique in today's cruiser market. For one, it's refreshingly simple. No ride modes, no traction control, no fancy gadgets, just a rock-solid V-twin engine and a chassis built for the open road. In a world of overcomplicated motorcycles, the Vulcan 1500 is a reminder that riding can still be raw, mechanical, and pure. It's designed for riders who don't need a touchscreen between them and their machine. You feel everything, you hear everything, and you're part of the ride in the most visceral way possible. Another standout aspect is how balanced the Vulcan 1500 feels. Despite its weight, it never feels unwieldy. The low center of gravity and wide bars give you good control at low speeds, and once you're rolling, it glides effortlessly. It's approachable for newer cruiser riders but still engaging enough for seasoned vets. Whether you're upgrading from a smaller Vulcan or looking for a more affordable alternative to a big-name American cruiser, the Vulcan 1500 fits the bill. In conclusion, the 2025 Kawasaki Vulcan 1500 is more than just a motorcycle. It's a time machine, a muscle cruiser, and a laid-back tour all rolled into one. It respects the old-school vibe while quietly embracing a few modern necessities. It doesn't try to be everything to everyone, but what it does exceptionally well. It's a motorcycle for those who ride for the experience, for the sound of a deep exhaust note echoing through a canyon, and for the thrill of carving out your own path. If you want to own a bike that commands attention, delivers satisfying torque, and feels like an extension of yourself on the open road, the Vulcan 1500 deserves a spot on your radar and maybe even in your garage. That wraps up our review of the 2025 Kawasaki Vulcan 1500. Let us know what you think of this reborn classic down in the comments. Would you ride it? Would you choose it over an American V-twin? And don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and ring that bell for more deep dives into the world's best bikes. This is Next Bike World. See you on the next ride.